Hi everyone, it's AstroTarotJohn here. This is your daily tarot card draw for Tuesday, January 13th, 2026. And this is the Dragon Tarot, and this is the King of Pentacles on the Dragon Tarot. And one of the things about the Kings for me, this is our first court card since I've started drawing the cards for these videos. And the Kings represent the outer manifestation of energy, and the Queens represent the inner manifestation of energy. Neither one is more powerful or more important than the other. The Kings represent things that we're supposed to do. The Queens represent ways that we can be. The Kings represent outer shifts. The Queens represent internal shifts. So with the King of Pentacles, we're talking about what we should be doing outside. The Pentacles represent things that are tangible. So they typically represent for me time, money, energy, and trust. Kings can also represent men who are over 17. Astrologically, they can represent men who have earthy energy. So typically they can represent Taurus men, Virgo men, or Capricorn men, or men, as I said, with a lot of earthy or tangible energy. Men who do physical labor, men who also do a lot of work with money or finance, as for example, but there are many other different ways that you could read that. As we see the King of Pentacles today, he is a reminder to us to really get things done in a way that is tangible. In other words, we need to really get out and finish things, really complete things, cross things off of our to-do list. With Pentacles, we're looking at completing items in a practical way, in a responsible way, in a way that really makes us feel like we are moving forward in our lives, not leaving things undone, not procrastinating, not waiting, but really feeling like we are accomplishing things. So with the King of Pentacles, one of the first things that I wanted to tell you as far as advice goes is make a list of things to do and complete them today. Even if it's just a small list or a short list, putting together a list of things to do and crossing them out is a good thing. Do they have to be major projects? No. Things that you can complete in an hour or even in a few minutes. Things that have lingered around your house, on your desk, in your office, things in your garage, things that you walk by every day that you thought, I really should put that away. These are things that can go on your list, and they can make you feel a sense of accomplishment. Things like cleaning out your car or bringing in mail if you don't go to your mailbox every day. Small things like that can go on your list of things to do. Also, look at your financial picture. If you use software, for example, for your money and financial picture, take a look and see where you are overall financially. Make sure that you've entered all your transactions, or you've reconciled with your bank, or just make sure that everything is up to date and that you understand what you're spending, how much you owe. Just a quick check-in to make sure that everything is in good shape. Finally, with the King of Pentacles, we look at what we're spending our energy on. So even if it's just for one day, think about how much time in a day you're spending doing certain tasks. How much time in your day are you spending commuting? How much time are you spending working? How much time are you spending with friends and family? How much time are you spending on technology? You're scrolling on your phone. How much time are you sleeping? How much time are you spending exercising? It's really interesting, even if just given an average day, to look at how much time you're spending doing certain tasks, because then you can tweak what you're spending your time on. And a lot of people don't do this. And I think it's important for us every once in a while just to see where we are, because we find that we do waste a lot of time on tasks. And I'm certainly guilty of it, either being on my phone too much. In my case, I call it my emotional support iPad, being on my iPad too much, or even doing things a second time. Like, for example, I sometimes will leave clothes that have been washed overnight, and then I have to end up washing them again. It's just wasted time and energy and money when it comes down to a water bill. So it's important to really look every once in a while at the tasks that you're doing every day and how much time that you spend doing them. The King of Pentacles energy can really help make you more efficient and effective. Thank you as always for tuning in. My name is AstroTarotJohn. Today has been the tarot card for Tuesday, January 13th, 2026. I look forward to seeing you across my table soon, whether virtually or in person.